going on, y'all? It's Joko. I'm out here on the Bootleg podcast.
What up? It's Zace.
Sir Bootleg.
Great job, Zace. Great job. Worst just leave it. Just get to the interview. Hey, before we start the episode, we're going to remind everybody, man, we got one of the biggest radio shows in the country, syndicated in almost 100 cities, all over. Shout out to iHeartRadio. All right. Some of the latest cities that we've been able to add, man. Want to give a shout out to 93.9 The Beat in Honolulu. That's right. Hawaii. We over there going crazy. I also want to give a shout out Hot 98.3 in Tucson. Shout out to Tucson going crazy. Also want to give a shout out to Wild 94.1 in Tampa. Going crazy. We just got Richmond. We also just got the good folks in Bakersfield at Hot 104.7. So we're going crazy on the radio with my partner James Andre Jefferson Jr. for the Bootleg Kev Show. So make sure you tune in and you can listen anywhere on that iHeartRadio app. That's right. Let's get into the interview. Bootleg Kev Podcast. Special guest in here. I've been listening to this guy's shit nonstop for like 2 weeks. Joko.
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 Thank you for having me.
Did I nail it?
You nailed it, bro.
Good.
Thank you.
And then we got Zace here too.
Thank you.
What
friend
up?
Friend of the show, great producer.
Yes, sir. What up, Kev?
Ozempic Khaled is here.
Ozempic Khaled.
So listen, you're fucking. I love your style, bro. And this IE record is so gas.
Thank you, man.
It's amazing. It's viral as fuck. Where in the IE are you from?
I live in Chino Hills right now.
Chino Hills, the land of the balls.
Land of the balls. Yep.
In more than one way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if what they do with LeVar Ball's foot once it gets cut off. Do they
probably buried it?
Do they bury it in Chino Hills, or do they like take it to a taxidermy spot and like put it up in the high school? You know what I'm saying? And hang it up like a fucking like a moose head. You know?
It's crazy.
Anyway, man. Yeah. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, you're going viral in Cali right now. You got this record IE that's sick as fuck. How long you been making music?
I've been taking music seriously since 2022.
Okay.
But I've been making music since I was 15. I'm 23 now.
So you've been kind of fucking around with it, but it kind of started to take off for you recently.
Yes, exactly.
What was the first song?
The first song I ever made?
Or like one that like made you take it serious?
It was my first EP that I dropped. It's still on my Spotify. If you can scroll down, it's called New Stories EP. And then that was the EP that everybody fucked with.
Yeah.
And then people started fucking with me after that, and then I just kept going.
For sure. What would you say, like, because I feel like when I hear you, I hear a lot of, obviously, there's a little Bay influence,
right?
Some LA influence.
Right.
What would you grow up listening to?
So, actually, it's not even what I grew up listening to. Is the way when I first started taking rap seriously, I was roommates with a dude from Oakland.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
That's my homie. Shout out Max. But he was the one that, because when I took music seriously when I moved to college. And then
Where'd you go to school?
Up north in Monterey.
Okay.
Cal State Monterey Bay. But originally I went to school thinking I wasn't gonna do music anymore. I was just gonna go to school, just get it.
Yeah, it's almost like when you go to school and you move, it's like you kind of just like putting it up on the mantle.
Yeah,
and like,
exactly.
okay, I gotta go get serious about life.
Yeah, exactly. But then my roommate had a mic, and then he was like, "If you want to make music, just use my mic." And then he was from Oakland, so he showed me a lot of Bay Area shit, and then we were just making songs together for fun. And then he was like, the way he rapped is very like Bay Area, so it influenced me to kind of match that energy and that cadence, and then I just stuck with it.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going through your shit. You even got like some like that bounce roll rock is like some old school like
some G-Funk shit.
G-Funk shit. Yeah.
I fucks with G-Funk a lot.
You got like a lot of different bags you could get in.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Yeah.
How did this record go viral initially, the IE record? Was it TikTok, Reels?
It was, Instagram Reels. So I posted it. I hit up the homie that does videos. We make a little video for it of me hanging out the window. I don't know if you've seen that clip.
I've seen it, yes.
Yeah, just me hanging out the window. And then I remember I was with the homie and then my girl, and I was like, I should just take my shirt off. And then that's what I feel like made it go viral.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, hanging out the window with no shirt on.
Yeah.
It's like the cream on top of the cake.
Yeah, exactly. So
recipe for success. Right?
Yeah, there you go. And then Because I already feel like the shot itself was already very dynamic, and then
It just went crazy.
and just to have no shirt on just made it crazier. So
It's crazy because it's like there's been obviously artists from the IE that have been like successful,
right.
but like this has got to be the anthem forever now. It's like up in the fucking rafters. I feel like
It's up there for sure. It's among the top.
what else is up there?
Bless the Bottle.
Bless the Bottle.
Bless
That's
the Bottle.
facts. That's a fucking
goated-
party
That's a
party classic.
party classic right there. for
That's
sure.
it's so funny because Bless the Bottle is like a record that like if you probably like live past Arizona, you've never heard.
Right. Yeah, it's a Cali thing for sure. It's a Cali thing. But a lot of people think it's from like the Bay though.
For sure.
Or like LA. People don't really think it's from the IE.
So you grew up in Chino Hills?
So I was born in LA. Lived in Chino Hills until I was 4 basically. And then I grew up in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, where the fentanyl's at.
Yes, where the tweakers.
Yeah.
It's crazy out there.
I've
I've
been to Portland a lot. I'm on the radio out there.
Oh, yeah?
I've been to Portland.
it's fucked up.
When did you leave Portland? Again.
When I was 14.
Okay.
When I was 14. So yeah. So when I moved back, I live with my grandma now in Chino Hills. So when I first moved with my grandma, that's when I kind of like started to experiment with music,
Right.
like writing songs and stuff. And then if it's still on my SoundCloud. If you go up on my SoundCloud, you can go scroll down and see all the old stuff.
15-year-old shit.
Yeah.
A lot of artists like to delete that shit, you know? They
Yeah, but honestly, I think it's good because people can see how far.
Yeah, like if you ever have a Grammy in your hand one day,
like,
you're
bro,
like,
look at
man, you
this.
could go listen to the old
Yeah,
shit
you
for
can
real.
listen to my very first, and it's like sounds terrible. You know, like it sounds
Portland's
terrible.
also kind of like Bay-ish. I feel like Seattle and Portland.
yeah, you're right.
They get, like all the Bay Area artists be cracking up there.
A lot of people in Portland, like Sacramento rap,
Right.
like Sacramento rap, Bay Area rap. A lot of people in Portland and like that area like that kind of music for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like that resonates with them more than like LA rap.
For you, when people listen to your music, do they think you're Mexican? Like the Chinga La Migra record is like very much like
Right.
a fuck immigration anthem
Yeah,
in today's climate.
yeah,
But you're fucking from Indonesia.
right,
But if you listen to the song, you're talking about you don't want them to deport your girl.
right.
Who's here?
Yes,
Safe.
she's still here,
Good.
legal.
She's legal.
But shout out to all the illegals, you know. Shout out to all the illegals. But
But did you like, because you made it with Zace, Zace made the beat.
yeah, we did. Yeah, we made the whole song together.
Was that like just kind of like inspired exactly with what's happening right now in the world type shit?
honestly, so the way that song came about, I originally came to Zace's studio with an idea for a beat. He executed the beat, and then I was with my 2 homies, my Mexican homies, and then I just heard one of them say Chinga La Migra. They were just like on their phones talking about something, and then just like Chinga La Migra. And then I just heard it, and I was like, I feel like I got to put that in the song. And then, if you go into my old music, I have a song called I Love Asians. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm going to just make another song called I Love Latinas. But then I started with Chinga La Migra. Then after I showed it to other people, people just started calling it Chinga La Migra. So I just called it that. But
Yeah, it's a great fucking, it's an anthem right now.
yeah, hell yeah.
You guys haven't done the video, have you?
It's shot.
It's shot.
It's shot. We're gonna drop it next week.
Next week.
Probably end of next week or beginning of the week after next week.
Have you had any labels knocking?
Labels,
Like
no.
trying to get at you?
Labels, no, but managers, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I haven't gotten a direct DM from a label yet. So.
That's what's up.
But, you know,
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing.
We had a rapper here the other day and he was like, yo, I might try to sign that kid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. I was like, oh, interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like, would there be an IE remix being worked on with some other IE artists?
So, I have an IE remix. However, the timing is kind of difficult right now with everything going on. I just feel like
You already have the remix.
I do have the remix.
Oh.
Yes, but
A remix.
A remix.
I have a remix. But I feel like,
Oh, yeah. Can we get you on the mic a little more?
oh yeah,
You can lower it too a little bit.
Okay.
Put it exactly where you need. Just put it a little lower so it's not.
Okay. I got you. Like right here?
Pause.
Okay.
That's what she said. Why no
but
remix yet?
I feel like, because I just thought about it, this is like, it's going crazy, you know? The IE song is going crazy. If this is going to be my song, then I just want it to be my song.
Hey, what up? We got to stop the interview to tell you about the good folks at MyBookie. That's right, baby. MyBookie.ag. You already know. If you don't have an account, man, you can bet on anything, anywhere, at any time. And if you go there, sign up with the promotional code Bootleg right now, and they're going to get you hooked up with that 50% first deposit bonus. That's right. Whatever you put in, they're going to match that thing, all right? So that's what we're doing, man. NBA season is in full effect. You got spring training baseball. And the best part about, like, right now with the NBA, you got a lot of teams like my shitty-ass Suns trying to compete for that play-in. There's just a lot of things you can, man, look, are we going to MVP? Are we going to Giannis, Jokic, Shea Gillis, Alexander? I just fucked his name up. I called him Shane Gillis. It's Shea Gillis. I don't know this fucking guy's name now. Is it Shane Gillis? No, it's Shay. It's Shay. Anyway, with that being said, yo, you can gamble on anything. Plus, I got the full service casino, man. I've been on webcam with the blackjack dealers, getting it popping late at night. Look, use that promotional code Bootleg right now when you sign up at mybookie.ag. Of course, celebrating 10 years. I've been with them damn near 10 years, man, rocking with MyBookie. So make sure you sign up right now. Also, give me some Odd Socks, goddamn it. I want to shout out to our good folks over at Goddamn Odd Socks. Our family. Ooh, Lay's potato chip socks. What else do we got here? The Bob Rosses. Shout out to that. Looks like Ritz. We also have some of this. Anyway, if y'all don't know, man, Odd Socks are OG sponsor. They're our day ones. They're our family. They just had a birthday in December, celebrating 11 years. The craziest shit about Odd Socks is I've been fucking with them since they was like getting it out the mud in Tampa, Florida in like 2014. Fast forward, they're one of the biggest sock companies in the world. And we're hooking up all of our viewers with a dope deal with Odd Socks, the most comfortable socks in the world, the craziest licenses. Go to oddsocksofficial.com, use the promo code right now. It's Bootleg, and you'll save 20% off. Of course, the underwear's on deck. Shout out to the undies. We got all the undies. They got the slides now. They got belts. They got all kinds of crazy shit at Odd Socks, man. Oddsocksofficial.com, promo code Bootleg. Save 20% off at checkout. And by the way, if you screenshot me an Odd Socks order that you used with our promo code, throw me a pair of Bootleg Kev socks. Give me a pair. Give me a fucking pair over there. If you can screenshot an Odd Socks order and send it to me, the first 5 people that do that, I'm going to send you on the house a free pair of Bootleg Kev socks. Yeah, why not? Support my people. I support my people. You feel me? Let's get back to the interview. Well, also, like, it's going crazy for you and for the people who know, right. But I feel like it hasn't, like, eclipsed, like, the fucking, where it's like a thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's on its way.
Yeah.
So when it becomes that, then you could be like, okay, it's almost like when Soak City came out. Like, Soak City was like, you know, if you were going to fucking 18 and up clubs, you heard it. If you're on TikTok, you heard it. But when it became like a fucking thing for real is when he dropped that remix.
The remix, yeah.
Only IE artists could be on this, though, right?
Nah.
No.
Yeah. It could be just like become a West Coast thing, you know?
I told somebody, I said, we need somebody in Arizona to do an AZ.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That'd be crazy.
But yeah, I'm trying to just go drop. We're planning on dropping a 3rd single soon. So I'm just trying to drop 3 singles, and then that's when I would.
I mean, I see you doing the shows and they're going crazy singing your shit.
Yeah.
Is it mostly like kids?
Yeah, like college students.
Right.
Yeah. But I feel like that's my demographic for sure.
Which college campus are you the most lit on, would you say?
Locally, Cal Poly Pomona. Yeah, for sure. Because I do a lot of shows in Pomona, and I know a lot of people at that school. I still got a lot of friends there. So,
have you been to Indonesia ever in your life?
Yes. Last time I went to Indonesia was 2018.
How was it?
It was good.
I heard it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
But you can't bring no weed over there.
No, yeah, you get locked up.
Because they'll fuck you up.
Yeah, you get locked up.
Yeah.
Like if you weed, you're getting put in jail. If you get caught with coke, like
It's over. They might kill you.
No, like literally,
They might
like,
kill you.
No, like there's like banners. It's like if you get caught with like coke, it has a school. So like, yeah, you're fucked. You're actually.
They're in the
fucked.
Philippines. They don't fuck around.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's like imagine like having the balls to be a drug dealer in those countries.
Yeah, that's crazy.
like, because they're there,
Yeah.
just playing with their life every day.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I heard it's beautiful. It's clean.
It is.
Yeah.
Clean.
Ish.
Depends
on where you were.
Yeah, it's a third world country, you know.
Maybe
so.
I'm thinking of Malaysia. It's one of them countries is supposed to be
Singapore?
Like, Singapore, maybe.
Yeah, that's hella.
Is there
Singapore
like-
is hella.
Where there's like no trash, like
That's Singapore.
no littering.
That's Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore. Okay,
Indonesia, there's littering.
got it.
Yeah.
that's where Bali's at, though, right?
Bali, yeah.
One of my homies is an MMA fighter. He's got he lives in Bali. He says
that's
it's the
fire.
shit.
Yeah. Bali's cool. It's Bali's very tourist already.
Right? Have you been to Bali?
Yeah, I've been a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean that's your country, so you're outside.
Yeah, it's the homeland right
Yeah,
there.
for
But
sure. You got to do a show out there. Is there like
Nah.
a scene?
Indonesians will come out for sure. It doesn't matter if they're into rap, but if they like someone, they'll pop out. Yeah.
Bro, we got to get you booked on Rolling Loud Thailand.
Rolling Loud Thailand.
My homies run that shit.
That's crazy. I didn't even know there was a Rolling Loud out there.
I was gonna ask you, how was it?
Rolling Loud
It's
Thailand.
fucking amazing.
Wow.
But they have a bunch of they'll have their American like headliners, you know?
Right. Like rappers from here?
Yeah. It'll,
Okay.
Like last year it was like Playboy Cardi, Wiz Khalifa, Akon. But it's like obviously the lineup's not as crazy as it would be in the States.
Yeah.
But then there's like all these like Thai artists that you would never even know are fucking like cracking and like
Right.
the like fucking 30,000 people singing all these songs and you're like, who the fuck are these people, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy.
But they're doing their thing. Like there's a dope scene out there. Stupid Young's cracking. He was on.
on the Thailand lineup?
Yeah. Him and Shorty. They had a wave going out there. But Stupid Young's like a thing in Thailand for sure.
Yeah.
And he's from Cambodia, I think.
He's
I think
He's
I think he's
Cambodian.
Cambodian. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, dude. Who's been like the coolest person you've seen kind of just like fuck with the music? I saw Big Boy shouting you out. Like,
Yeah, probably it had to be Big Boy.
yeah, that shit was dope.
That was crazy. I remember when I saw that video, I was just in my car and I was just like yelling.
Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I would have thought Big Boys, that's crazy.
Do you have like a DJ pack for this song where you're like
For IE?
servicing it for like
Yes.
like a clean version and shit?
Yeah, we got a DJ pack.
Okay, just gotta make sure, man.
Yeah.
Zace, you're kind of working with everybody who's on the come up in LA right now.
Yeah, this is
kinda.
Who's everybody you've
legend.
worked with besides this young man and Alexis Villa?
Alexis Villa, huh? Man, I'm working with Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
I'm working with Big Swift. I'm working with Self Provoked.
Self Provoked is a 818 legend.
Yes, he is.
I just shouted him out yesterday.
Okay.
I couldn't think of his name. I was like, Self? Because he was coming up when it was like Devour, Drummer Boy,
Yeah.
all them guys.
Yeah, so we're back in the studio working. Man, it's a little bit of everybody, bro.
Is it hard, like these days, being a producer with so many beats? Just like a lot of artists, they just go to YouTube. Like we obviously, I have a studio here.
Right.
So many rappers that we have that book sessions, they're like, "Yo, just pull up this beat on YouTube and download it that I found." It's like, how the fuck does that work? Like, a lot of these guys, that's how they find their beats.
Right.
And they're like recording and releasing songs that they
Yeah.
don't even have a lease on.
Right, with the tags all through the beats.
No, it's crazy, but you've kind of figured out a way to kind of like make sure you
Yeah.
have a thing. Like you have a buzz. When I talk to people, you come up a lot. So
That's good to hear. I mean, yeah, I like to just get in the studio with artists. So
Yeah.
that's really how
Work
I
from
do it.
scratch?
Work from scratch. And it eliminates like me sending out beats and maybe accidentally sending out the same beat twice. Like it's just easier that way. And then also to catch the vibe and you know what I mean, go in the direction. Just I don't know. I like cooking like that. Real producer.
who do you want to work with that is kind of maybe obviously in the realm of possibilities out here in LA?
Who would be dope to work with? I think like OGZ. I haven't worked with OGZ. That'd be
OGZ
hard.
would be hard.
Yeah. Kalen for real. he's hard. Yeah, man. I just been working my way there. I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. So for you, you got another single you're working on? You said that you got 3 singles, so you just dropped the second of the 3?
Yes.
So there's a third one coming?
Yeah, we got a third one coming.
What's it called?
Stink.
Stink.
Yep. It's called Stink. Yeah. So just some different.
Do you really like when a girl gives you head and the mocos come out? Because that's kind of...
yeah.
It's like...
That's love right there.
No, it's love, but it's also just kind of gross, right? Like, if you see the boogers, like the slobber's good, the tears are good, but if you see boogers, it's almost like a boner killer, right? Boogers?
That's real, though.
It's real, but it's like, do you got a cold?
Hey, you know what? I was just speaking off emotion when I wrote that, you know?
You got some wild-ass lines, dog.
Thank you.
For
I
sure.
try to keep it wild, though. You know, it's exciting to keep it wild. It's all about just... I like writing some crazy shit, going in the studio, recording it, and just laughing after, you know? Like,
No, you got a lot of character to your
it's
shit.
fun, you know?
It's character.
Character.
Yeah, man.
It comes through the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a lot more calm than I expected. I expected, like, it's about a wild-ass fool about to come in here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I figured you was going to come in with a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, dog, you know what I'm saying? Some firecrackers, who knows? You know?
Yeah. I think I'm pretty calm.
Who do you want to work with, man? Is there anybody out there that you want to, like, fucking tap in with that's kind of on your list? I feel like you and Pilo would be hard. Not because you're both Asian, but also because you're both Asian.
For sure. For sure, Pilo. For sure, Pilo. I want to work with Nueve Leo, but what I really want to do with them, pause.
It's fine. You haven't got to the pause part yet.
Is I want to do a show, like me, ex Nueve Leo, just like an Asian artist show, you know?
Yeah.
I think that'd be dope.
No, that'd be hard.
That'd be dope.
Hey, want to give a shout out to Hardeen, man. Listen, if you're in Vegas, the #1 dispensary in the world, the craziest selection of premium cannabis that you'll ever find anywhere. And the best part about Hardeen that I love, man, first of all, if you're going to go over there, mention my name, follow him, Hardeen_Las Vegas. But what I love about Hardeen is you go in there and you know you're never going to go to another place that's more educated on the weed that they're selling you, right? So maybe you are going in there and you're dealing with anxiety, or maybe you're going in there, you're dealing with inflammation. Maybe you're going in there, you just want to get a little trippy. I don't know. They're going to break down the terpenes for you and tell you which one is best for what you're looking for. It's crazy. Best bud tenders, best place in Vegas, best place in the United States. If you hit Vegas and you hit that taxi at that airport, take me to Hardeen. Follow him, Hardeen_Las Vegas. Check him out, HardeenLasVegas.com. Shout out to the Hardeen family. Hey, what up? Bootleg Kev here. Hey, want to give a shout out to our good folks at Blue Chew. Yes, shout out to Blue Chew, man. Look, guys, summer's coming. It's not coming, but it's like, I'm not going to lie. We're getting into March, so it's like springtime. Weather's getting a little hotter. And so should your bedroom situation. Listen, fellas, a lot of people always hit me about Blue Chew. They want to know, does Blue Chew work? Of course it does. You want to find out? Yeah? It's all good. Go to BlueChew.com right now. They're going to send you a month's supply for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. It's going to your house in a discreet package. Now, what is Blue Chew? How does it work? First of all, your dick is going to work like it has never worked before. It's going to be as hard as this fucking table. If you got a girlfriend, if you got a first date, if you got a little side piece, you got a wife, they're going to thank you off that Blue Chew. All right? But listen, it is the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis, but it's packed into a chewable blue form. The best part about all of this, because, you know, sometimes going to the doctor and talking about erectile dysfunction, a lot of men are dealing with erectile dysfunction these days. Quite honestly, we're all desensitized from all that gooning we've been doing on the internet, all that porn, you know? With that being said, you don't have to worry about going and sitting with a doctor face-to-face, going to a weird doctor's appointment. All that shit sucks. It's all online. It's all handleable right on BlueChew.com. Very discreet, and it's sent right to your doorstep. Trust me when I say you got to give that Blue Chew a shot, fellas. Anybody with a dick, you got to give that Blue Chew a shot. I'm just telling you. Anyway, let's get back to the interview. Is there like for you? Do you like? Because I feel like your music is like I said, if you listen to it, you don't necessarily know you're Asian.
Right.
For you, do you feel like like you got to like carry that flag? Because it's not a lot of Asian artists, but it's starting to change. Like Twee's going crazy. Obviously, Pilo's been going fucking stupid. But there's a lot more dope art. Like Stupid Young's got plaques. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's important to tell people.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think just being able to embrace it in your music, you know, and just like being able to embrace like how you grew up.
Yeah.
And kind of just relating that in your music.
I love it. Yeah. When a girl speaks Taiwanese to you, do you understand, or do you have to pull out the Duolingo?
So I don't know if you know that I said checks. My checks straight Taiwanese.
Oh, I thought you said chicks.
Right. A lot of people think that it is checks. I need to upload the lyrics to Spotify. But
so it's checks.
It's checks. It's because the place I work at is a Taiwanese restaurant.
Oh, you work at a Taiwanese restaurant?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know.
So is it like, do people come in and they're like, oh shit?
Sometimes, yeah.
What do you do there? Waiter?
I'm a cashier. I'm front of the house.
Front of the house.
Yeah.
Easy. Hey, to go order. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Once you get into the inside of the restaurant, it's too much.
Yeah, it's not my job.
You can enjoy a podcast at the front of the house if it's slow.
Yeah. I'm always like listening to music, writing.
I worked at a Chinese restaurant when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was a fucking bus boy. That shit sucked.
These
motherfuckers would be in the back smoking cigarettes while cooking. I'm talking about ashes falling in the food, and they would just keep cooking. And I remember being back there washing the dishes like just these old ass Chinese dudes. I'm talking about like 70-year-old dudes smoking cigarettes in the kitchen. I'm 14 and I'm just watching like cigarette ashes fall in the food. And I was like, damn, I just had lunch here. I ate the food here. Fuck.
Adds the flavor.
It did. It was good. Hey, and the place was, good reviews. Okay. Still open.
Still open. Sheesh.
I wouldn't snitch. I'm not going to say the name. It's a place in Mesa, Arizona, but I'm not going to say the name. Hans, it's a good place though. That's so you were Taiwanese food. Is it like how different is that than fucking Chinese food?
It's similar. Very
it's similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really an Asian fusion place. So we have like everything. We got hibachi, ramen, but we also have like a Taiwanese stuff.
You got to do a show outside of the restaurant. Dog.
Yeah.
Right the day you quit.
Yeah. Tell people pull up.
Just pull up. Do a show on top of the car.
Viral.
They probably wouldn't appreciate it. Make sure you get your final check.
Yeah. I'll be like, pull up to the show, but you have to support the business.
You got to support the business. Everybody, you go in,
order something.
Order something.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Exactly.
How long you work there?
I've been working there on and off. That was my seasonal job when I was in college. So I went to school up north, but every time I went back home for summer break, winter break, I'd just be working there.
What'd you go to school for? Did you have a major?
Communications. Yeah.
I feel like communications is one of those like generic majors.
Yeah, it is.
Like business. When people say, "Oh, I got a business major," what does that mean?
Communications. You just learn about. You learn about the next step of a conversation for sure. Like, and you learn how to talk to all different kinds of people, understand like the dynamics and how you can change a conversation based on how you come.
I feel like if you hang out with a pimp for a couple of weeks, you'll get all that.
Yeah. For sure. You don't need to go to school for it, for sure.
For community. I mean, you should go to school.
Yeah.
I always say, unless you have some shit figured out.
Yeah.
And you kind of know what you want to do that doesn't involve school, just go to school to get the experience, kill the time.
I agree.
And then if like whatever you want to chase comes to you, or you figure out, hey, what I want to do doesn't have nothing to do with this shit.
Exactly.
But at least go get the experience, get the life experience.
If you go to school, it gives you a lot of time. A lot of the times, if you have a major like communications, you have a lot of free time in college, and usually you're alone. So it's good. That's when I really figured out in college that I wanted to do music.
Because you be chilling in the room, homie's got the mic.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but I mean, like I was living like student life, music life, but at the end of the day, I knew I wanted to do music. So I was like, I'll also just get this communication major for my music too. It might help in the future. But
you make beats at all?
Nah,
not yet.
No beats.
One day, he'll teach you.
Yeah.
Jace, what are you making shit on? Fruity Loops?
No, Ableton.
Ableton gang.
Yeah, Ableton gang.
Isn't that what TK uses?
Yes.
I always heard Ableton is just so difficult. compared to all the other shit?
It looks difficult, but once you learn it, it's like the quickest.
Well, because you can set a BPM, right? Like of a beat in Ableton. Because DJs use it. I've seen DJs like make transitions.
It's good for live because you could record your set, right? And you could like all the parameters.
But I've seen dudes like have a beat or something in their session, and then they'll set a BPM and it'll speed it up or slow it down, or
because they got the warp, the warp function.
Yeah. What? Cyrus hates Ableton, dog. This fool's a hater.
He's like FL gang.
Shout out to. Are you on Fruity Loops? Oh. I feel like Fruity Loops is like the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like anybody can learn that shit, you know? But it doesn't matter as long as the beats are dope. Who gives a fuck?
Yep.
People used to make beats on the PlayStation.
True.
Back in the day. The Funkmaster Flex video game.
Yeah.
They had a whole, it was like Fruity Loops. MTV Generator. Yeah, that shit was a vibe. All right, man. So look, the new song's out, and you have another song on the way called Stink. Is this about private parts, about weed?
It is about private parts. It's kind of like we try to make like a little club banger, you know.
Is it an ode to women's who
no,
stink?
not necessarily. But it's, you know, like when you're in the club, it just starts stinking.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you walk down to that dance floor, sometimes
it stinks.
It stinks.
It stinks.
Oh.
So it's like, you know.
And then you'll
make a song about that. Stink.
It's a beautiful stench, but it's a stench. That's why it's like if you're gonna pick up a girl at the club, you gotta make her shower first. She been fucking
For sure.
She been drinking, dancing,
Making it
sweating
stink.
all night. Pipe took a shit at the club.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's funky. What clubs you go to, Don?
A lot of college parties.
The college parties.
I'm not a clubbing person. I don't like.
Are you? Wait, how did you say you were?
23.
Oh, you're old enough to get into a club.
Yeah. But I'm not a clubbing person. I don't like going to clubs, spending hella money for no reason.
No, you got to go get booked.
There you go. See, that's
which is going to start happening.
Yeah, this weekend I got two.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go to 2 clubs this weekend. Yeah.
Dope.
The Basement in Pomona.
Fire.
And then Arena OC.
Dope.
Yeah. So
yeah, you're gonna start getting all them bags.
Oh yeah.
Ontario's got a spot.
Right.
You know the whole. You know, and then it's just gonna keep spreading. So
yeah.
And then are you like? How often are you like? Because I see you posting and promoting the fuck out of your music, which a lot of artists don't do.
Right.
Which is crazy. Because why wouldn't you want to promote your own shit?
Yeah.
How often do you post to make sure people kind of like you throw a shot into the algorithm?
For the past month, I've been posting 3 times a day.
That's important.
Yeah. But that's just because there's a lot of engagement, so I was actually getting good numbers. But now I'm posting like twice a day.
No, but that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And you got 2 hot records.
Exactly. So I can just bounce back, you know, so it's always something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, man. There it is, brother. Well, I appreciate you pulling up. What's your Instagram for people who don't know?
Instagram at PAKJ0KO, Joko. And Joko on all platforms.
Going crazy.
Shout out to IE.
Best song out right now.
Shout out Kev.
My guy.
Thank you, man.
Zace, what's your Instagram?
Zaysundo, ZAYCEHUNDO.
If you're a rapper, buy some fucking beats from this guy.
Yeah, tap in.
Studio time.
Studio time, all that.
There
Custom
it
beats.
is. Where's your studio at?
St. Glendora.
It's far.
Yeah.
Is that Drummer Boy spot?
People come. Yeah, we're all a team, so.
Okay.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
Zace. Appreciate y'all.